So if you're thinking about moving to Lubbock, Texas, and you want to know what 500,000 range looks like, well, today in this video, I wanted to take you around to 3 different neighborhoods, show you a variety of homes, some on acreages, some not, some new, some not so new homes, so that way you have an idea of where your dollar can go here in Lubbock, Texas. And we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to learn about living in Lubbock, Texas, well then be sure to tap that bell and hit that subscribe button so that you can be the first to know about all things living in Lubbock, Texas. I get calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Lubbock, Texas, and I absolutely love it. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom with the link below, and I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Lubbock, Texas. Right now, I'm at one of the beautiful parks in one of the neighborhoods that I'm going to talk about today. I think that Lubbock is really trying to grow in green space and walking trails because a lot of people are moving here from other cities or other states, and they love walking and they love having their pets with them as they walk, or green space for the kiddos. And so a lot of these neighborhoods are starting to incorporate green space, especially the newer neighborhoods. They're making sure that there is a green space so that the people that live in that community can take advantage of the amenities in that neighborhood, which, you know, when I first came here in Lubbock about 11 years ago, we didn't have a bunch of green space or walking trails or dog parks here in the Lubbock area. And that's one thing that I love that is growing here, is just people's love for the outdoors. I love being outside, and I think it's growing more and more. So I'm going to get in my car, take you around to 3 different neighborhoods, and then I'm going to show you what the neighborhoods look like so that you can get an idea of the exterior. And we're going to get started right now. All right, we are at our first neighborhood, and I love this neighborhood. It is such a unique gem here in Lubbock. It's very family-friendly oriented. There's tons of kids riding their bikes, especially right now in the summertime while the kids are waiting to get back to school. There's tons of plans for this neighborhood. There is a neighborhood park. There's walking trails all around. And then in the park, it's right behind me over on this side, but there is a fountain, which makes it pretty to walk in. This isn't an HOA, and they do plant 2 trees per front yard. So eventually we'll have a lot of amazing growth here. But as of right now, you know, they are planting trees, especially around the park area, just to make it more beautiful. And then also too, so there are 4 sections of this particular neighborhood. And right now we are at a phase where there are some completed construction where families are already living in it. And there also are some homes that are continuing to be built. And so I'm going to take you and show you one here in a second. And we are located right off of 1585, which is going to be where the new loop is going to be. So it's just south of 1585 between Indiana and Quaker. And these homes range from around 300,000 to up to $1 million. And so there is definitely a wide variety of homes to choose from depending on your budget. And so this house behind me right here, how gorgeous. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 3-car garage, which is pretty awesome, especially that 3rd-car garage. If you have any additional toys, you have a daughter, your son that's driving, or just for kids' toys, I mean, it's definitely great use of storage or space. And then also too, this home was built by one of Lubbock's most renowned builders. He's amazing. He does a lot of work in this area, and not one of his homes from the outside looks the same. You know, a lot of the times if you go through a neighborhood, you can just kind of tell if some of the builders built that house because they have all that same look. However, this home is not like that. This home also has just an open concept feel, has an isolated master. It has a Jack and Jill with a separate bedroom and bathroom. So it really is made for a family. So if you have little ones and you want a more family-friendly home, this neighborhood is so amazing. It's quiet. Like I mentioned, people ride their golf carts around. They're continuing to build new construction around here. So if you are looking for this quiet feel, then this neighborhood would be ideal for y'all. Also wanted to mention that this home is in Cooper ISD, literally just walking distance to Cooper Central Elementary School. So if you have elementary students, they are super close to this elementary school. Let me see if I can get to it right here. Actually, like right behind me here in a second. But this home is also priced at $500,000. So this is the elementary school right behind us. So I am gonna get in my car. I wanna drive you around to show you kind of what some of the homes look like, especially in this particular part of the subdivision. You can see some of them are gonna have siding, some of them are gonna have brick, some of them are gonna have stone, stucco. They're so unique. There's such a variety of homes. So no home looks identical, like I mentioned. So I really hope that you can get a feel for what this neighborhood looks like and feels like. So you want to move to Lubbock, but you also want to be on an acre. Well, our second neighborhood, you have that luxury of being on an acre. This neighborhood is particularly all 1 acre lots. Sometimes you can have a little bit more, just depending. So this house right behind me, you can see it is listed at $540,000. It is almost 2,600 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 2-car garage. It was built this year, so it's brand new. A lot of these homes in this neighborhood are built between 2019 to today. And so they're going to be fairly modern with the open concept, with the light granite, the light colors, very light, modern. However, you can kind of see behind me, there's not much going on elsewhere. So there's not a whole lot of, your neighbors are going to be far away from you. You're going to be a little bit further away from all of the main shopping centers, restaurants, boutiques, whatever you want in town. You're not very far. So I came down from where we just were all the way down Indiana, and you'll run right into here. It's not that far, but you do feel like you're a little bit outside because you are technically outside of the city limits. You are also on a well and a septic. So if you don't want any city water, or you want your own well this house has it for you, or this entire neighborhood will. If you want to build custom, you could also come out here and build a custom home. Like I mentioned, this house is all the way down Indiana, and so a lot of these homes range from about $450,000 all the way up to $1 million. It just really depends on what you want. If you want 2-story, if you want custom, if you want to add to a floor plan that they already have. There's a lot of options and possibilities, just kind of depending on what you want. This is also still in Cooper ISD, so you will be zoned to Cooper. Cooper, like I mentioned, is also a great school. You have tons of families here, tons of shops. So if you want to shop, that's what a lot of people like this neighborhood for, because you can build a shop. More often than not, this neighborhood on the existing homes will already have a shop. The builders will not build a shop unless you ask for them specifically to. So if you do want to shop, or if you want to eventually add a pool, you want to add another mother-in-law suite in a barn-dominium, the kind of possibilities are endless here. A lot of the shops are barn-dominiums style with the metal siding. So really, if you kind of want that more country feel and don't want to be elbow to elbow with your neighbor, well then this neighborhood is absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to get in my car, show you around some of these homes. Okay, so we are at our third neighborhood. This house that's right behind me is currently for sale. It is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3-car garage it's also 2-story. It's listed at $550,000, almost 3,200 square feet. And this particular home in this particular neighborhood, this was built in 2016. So if you don't want all that new construction, you don't want the dust that comes with new construction, especially in Lubbock, we already have dust in the air, so it's 2 times the dust. And then also too, just living in a construction zone might not be for you. Well, this neighborhood is absolutely amazing. It is tucked in South Lubbock. We're off of Milwaukee and 98th Street. And a lot of the times, I've said Milwaukee is booming, there's a lot of new construction. This neighborhood is just so unique because you do have a lot of the mature trees. Like I mentioned, some of these homes like 2016, so they have mature landscaping. It's just very coveted. You don't hear all of the hustle and bustle from Milwaukee. You are really tucked into this sweet little neighborhood. And then also, a lot of these homes are going to be more traditional. They're going to be they're brick, stone, 1-story to 2-story. However, they're going to be more of your browns, so you're like your darker oak colors, the original hardwood flooring. You're going to have the darker granite, like the brown granite. So if you like the more traditional style, this neighborhood is absolutely perfect for that, just because it's not, super gray and white and all the colors that these builders are putting in these houses today. Also too, obviously paint, super easy to change. So you can always change that as well. And I'm going to take you around and show you the rest of what these neighborhood has to offer. Well, I hope that you enjoyed our tour of what to expect for around the 500-ish price range here in Lubbock, Texas. Your money can either get you a house with acreage, you can get an older home in the middle of central Lubbock, you can get a newer construction home too in South Lubbock. So there are plenty of options. It just really depends on if you want a new construction home or if you want a pre-existing home, if you want a pre-existing home in a new construction neighborhood. So there's tons of options for you. Your money goes a little bit further here than it does in some of the other cities, which I think is awesome. I get a lot of the times people tell me, wow, that's only X amount of dollars, where in reality, if we were in Dallas or if we were in a different city, that house might be worth $1 million, which is nuts. So I just wanted to kind of show you what $500,000 looked like here, so that way whenever you do make your move to Lubbock, we can show you all the different options that we have to offer. If you have any questions about any of the videos we toured today, definitely let me know. If you have any questions about the neighborhoods, I'd love to send you more information. And like I said, if you want to stay in the know about living and breathing in Lubbock, Texas, well then be sure to tap that bell and that subscribe button so that you can be the first to know about all things living in Lubbock, Texas. And until next time, I'll see you around.